start with the engines here. Okay. What's You're making a rocket ship and a submarine combined? And a pencil? Okay. That's down force for some reason, but okay. Is that what the blades actually look like? Probably. Alright. No, they're like square. So these? Oh yeah. There we go. It's actually like big. They need to be. Okay, now we gotta take this one, slap that on the front of there. There we go. Okay. Next. No. Okay, so then that goes back, then it goes up. And there's a little opening under it. Okay, so we need that. And how far back would that go? Probably by 2. Wait, now how are the blades compared to? It's probably by 3 then. Let's see. By 3? Maybe. Okay. Then we're gonna need. Where is it? It's down here. This. There we go. The builder's best friend. Is that? No, it's a more circular, so we need 4 of these. Okay. Nope. There. Okay. Then that goes back to like that same spot, and then it goes up. Okay. It's kind of weird building without music. And that goes up a little bit more. Right about there. Yeah. Okay, then we need to put that there so that connects all together. Then we'll put, where are those? Nope. Nope. Put these in. There we go. Two of those. I'm going to start on the wing shape. Now we got the general engine shape down. But that. There. I need an aerial view. So go to Wikipedia. Where's it? Okay. There we go. The Wikipedia article, look at the images. There we go. Okay, so that extends back to there. And there's two engines like side by side with each other. So pretty much like that. One more block. Yeah, like that. Okay. What? I still couldn't hear what you said. You said.
AC-130 on flying needs 2 people in it.
Alright.
On the flying wing.
that. Let's probably extend back farther than. Not really, actually. How about that? That looks pretty good. Okay. Now, need to get like this. Put that on in there. Alright. That there. No, that's gonna be way too big. Maybe I'll do it like. So how far back does that have to go then? Maybe that far back. I gotta move it over. Right to where about where the engine is. Sorry, right there. Okay. Okay. I'll put these like 8 apart for the start length. And then we will move them if need be. Seems like we might need to, yeah. So that, okay, there's one more even. So maybe 4 part. Oh, there's an extra one. So not 4 apart. That one, what? What? Okay, I don't know why I thought that was. Okay, that won't work. No, because that's just. So we'll try 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, I suppose that looks relatively okay. Okay. Wow. 90 blocks for one wing. So this is definitely going to be a multi-part build. I just have to figure out how I'm gonna connect these two parts together and how I'm gonna separate them. Separate them into their little part groups. Okay. And put that there. So now we're gonna need four and 3 and 2. Oh, wait. No. Okay. Just realized a little mistake I made. I didn't do a separation between this one and this one. So maybe a separation of 4 will work. Yeah. Looks like it. That's 4. That's 4. That's 4. That's 4. That's 4. And that's 4. Okay. Okay. It's exactly how I wanted it to be, actually. And I'm just gonna replace these with wings where need be. Once I'm done making the shape of the wing. Okay. And then I'm gonna want to add a wing piece going down here. I probably won't add any wing pieces at the front, because that's gonna be a little bit too tough. Or maybe I could, but I just have to add them. And it wouldn't be all that hard, actually. Just do it like that. So we want to check the aerodynamics of this really quick. Okay. So, save it really quick, I suppose. Aerodynamics, yeah, that's all pretty terrible. But if I were to use these rounded pieces, are those any better? No. I mean, by a very slight amount, they're better. But not really any better. So maybe the modular wings will work. Yeah, those should work. This thing is gonna need a ton of lift, because it seems like it's already gonna be very heavy. Maybe not that much lift though. Okay. Or no, because I want the shape of the wing to be like that at the front. So I suppose I won't change that. But I do need these engines to attach. Now let's go back farther. So it's not gonna be 3 by. It's gonna be 4 by 1. Okay. We gotta go back up here. Still definitely needs to be longer. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. You could always get rid of that and put this in its place, just so those go on. Like that. There we go. And we gotta take all these. Put them over here. Why is that? What? Why? this then. What? How does that make it? Oh. Okay. And this is... Let's go back there. Okay. Then I'm gonna put shield pieces right here. Makes the wings more flush. Or look more flush. Okay. Then we need at the back here, we need this. Also, that. Okay. So now we have to take a flap wing. I don't want there to be too many of these flap wings. But they go about to here. So I say that's probably enough for that. Then there are wings the rest of the way. Pretty cool like that. Maybe that's too much though. We also have to change this to like 85 degrees. I'll put a seat on here to see everything works. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen, man. Actually, I didn't know that was gonna happen. Oh my god. Okay. I could do that, but I'm not going to. Because I think that messes up the wing's efficiency then. We do need to connect it probably on the underside though. I don't know. Because you probably saw how it fell off only over here. So we need a connection over here somewhere. also have to sort out this stupid problem. Which is literally just deleting blocks until it fits. But then that looks ugly and stupid. Well, that's too long anyway. There we go. See, that works. Not the best though. Just constant problems. I'll take it. I'll take it. Do want to make that toggle really quick so we can. Okay. So these need to be spinning opposite ways of each other to counteract that torque. Also make these spin faster. Okay, so let's see, when this wing's finished, it'll probably be like 300 blocks. Like, per wing. I think I want the wing to be balanced with lift though. So maybe I'll have... No, because then that would probably mess things up a little bit, so we need lift here. Is that lift? Yeah. Okay. I guess we only need one. That is not aligned correctly. So I guess we just have to keep adjusting this till it looks good. Nope. That's not far enough now. 80 degrees. Three. Yeah. Now that's blocking that. Ugh. Well, now it's where I want it to be. Okay. I could probably cover most of those imperfections up with more shields that are on the wing. No. This one. Okay. Not really worried about the underside of it. Oh. Oh. Okay. That's gonna be a bit of a problem there, isn't it? Should probably be over the center mass, shouldn't it? Precarious, precarious. There you go. I love you, trail makers. I love you, trail makers. No, actually, I despise you with every fiber of my being. It's probably too fast. Still too fast. How about one? I mean, I suppose I should have thought of this. So I need to add one more layer of blocks right here. No. Maybe one more. Okay, so I'm gonna delete this shield piece because that's conflicting now. And we don't need that anyway. So right here, looks like we need a block. Yeah. Right here. Right here, we need a block. And one more. Take this. Slap it down over here. A little bit more right there. Nope. Hooray! I suppose I will put shields on the bottom. It's gonna kill itself, watch. In game. Oh, no it doesn't. Very good. Very, very good. 1 pound fish. Very, very sweet 1 pound fish. Very, very good and very, very sweet. What? Yeah. Okay, so now we'll slap this right here just so it latches on and doesn't get all messed up. Okay, I'm gonna put it right here. That's a little bit better, I guess. Not by a lot though. So I suppose here would probably work better than. I want to be able to not pull it apart. So, okay, how does that go in? Like that? Certainly need something that. Okay. So we need something that goes like this. And hooks onto there. Or we just do something as simple as a mirror to fill that little itty bitty gap. Itty bitty gap. Now it's stuck. It's what I wanted to happen before, but it didn't. Well, guess we're removing that anchor pin now. Nope, the mirror just is annoying. It's being a little nuisance. I was gonna threaten to rip the wing apart. What? Here. Fine. I'll do this instead. Okay. Let's see. Nope. Okay. Fine. Just move all of these armor pieces up by one. Move these up by one. And it's good enough. To me, at least. Then there's that. Oh, there's that. Just realize how freaking huge this plane's gonna be. This is definitely gonna be my biggest plane so far. See, how big of a platform do we need for it to stop doing that? Okay. I'm gonna leave this party really quick. So that is gonna be the whole wing pretty much. Now let's really quick save this. Then what we need to do now is put this wing on the other side. 2 wings. So it'll be like 400 blocks for pretty much just the wings. Okay, so maybe I will line the bottom of the wing with shields too. Nah, that's more flush with the wing. Okay, now that weight is very far back. So we need a bit more lift back here. That'll probably be fine. There's probably enough lift anyway. Holy crap. Piece is so floppy. And it will not build. How much does just this piece weigh then? 72 kilograms, great. What on earth? My god, it left all those pieces in the rock. This game is stupid. No, I didn't get it out. What is going on? Nope. Apparently I'm airborne, so I can't build. You're airborne. You can't build. No, no, no. Does that really have to shake that much like that? Do those really have to be that underpowered? Like, seriously. I guess they have to be that underpowered. Dude. Bro. What on earth is that wingspan? You can't fly through anything with that. Oh my gosh. Silly me. Working on stupid mega projects that are obviously too big. Well, the plane has to be this big because let me show you the guns that are gonna go on the plane. No. Keep my blocks. These are the guns that are gonna go on the plane. This one has Parkinson's disease. I hate the freaking aiming servos. Oh, there it goes. Where'd that go anyway? It was just all gone. Like, see, the aircraft carrier was fine because that floats in the water and doesn't need to fly in the air. But I have to fit like part of a fuselage, and then I have to figure out how to connect the fuselage to everything else with like less than 200 complexity or something like that. Time is it 6:50? Um, well, these are the wings for this stupidly big for no reason plane. Wait, helicopter chase. Well, at least they made a flying wing that sounds kind of scary. Seems like the wing pieces folded in do actually help. Then I'm probably gonna make the middle fuselage odd width, just so the tail can be odd width too. Why am I jumping? Why am I jumping? What on earth? I've never seen that happen before. What? Right there. What? He's jumping for joy. Is he going higher? Or is he just staying the same? What the heck? Is he moving too? Or is he staying in the same place? How high is he even jumping? What? What on earth? I've never seen this before. It seems like he's moving slightly. If I go, what? I figured it out. I figured out why. So is he just bouncy now? Is that what's going on? Yeah, he's a bouncy guy. What the heck? Why is he bouncy? Is this for April Fools or something? Is this my April Fool's joke? He's just what if I go under here? No. What the heck? Will it launch me extremely far if I go over here and then go down on the half pipe and it'll launch me back up too? I'm just gonna spawn over here. Oh gosh. No. What the heck? So I guess I'm bouncy for April Fools. Yeah. Dang, now I want to do some experimentation with this. Do you fly farther if you land higher or lower on the ramp? Dude, this thing's freaking massive. And do you go farther if you're falling faster? That was a real test of this game's physics. If I land on like the 45-degree angle, do I just go absolutely flying? Yes. That's the answer. I want to try this somewhere else. Oh my gosh. I'm not bouncy anymore. I'm definitely video clipping that. I've never seen that before. I thought it was like an April Fool's thing. I was just really bouncy for some reason. See, I don't care about game bugs like that. That's just funny. This might kind of work. It's just those back there not working. It's probably gonna fly extremely slowly unless we had like a ton of space boosters. Well, I suppose these are the wings. What do you mean? Is it the same? I suppose I'll do this really quick. On the other side too. There we go. I wonder how large these wings actually would be. Because this is not going to be that big. This is probably going to be... If the wings are this big, that middle part is probably going to be like... Oh, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be like that big. And be able to fit freaking tanks inside of it. Well, no, probably not tanks, because that's not really wide enough for tanks. We're definitely be able to fit stuff inside of it, though. My gosh. That one itty bitty shield piece. Yeah, that's probably gonna be like the width of it. Maybe more. Well, that's the wings. Do I really want to do anything else with this tonight? Not really. How long have I been streaming for? An hour? I can look at my subscribers now. Only include include subscribers that have made their subscriptions public. Oh, yeah, that's pretty much the AC-130 build for today.